Guys, it's me from MachinimaTuts, the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change a Spartan's color. Make sure you have, I guess, somewhat close of a, clear shot. Doesn't need to be perfect. Now I'm going to import my footage, and I called it KK1 because, you just think of something off the top of your head. Alright, okay, cool. So what we're going to do is, now that we have the footage, drag it into the new comp button. Bar, sorry. And I kinda, yeah, so that looks good. Now I have two shots. I'm gonna see which one I like more. And the one that I actually like more it was just a bit differently spelled. So I'm gonna use the second one. So we're gonna drag this in, and the way I actually did this was I was setting up the camera. So what we're gonna do to make it so it starts when the camera's moving is, see where it says work area start, you just highlight that and drag it. Now what we're going to do is make sure that it starts right when the camera's moving, because I always like shots that start kind of like that. Okay, and it's going to end right there. Now let's start by changing his color. Zoom in a bit and make sure you get somewhat of a nice view. And if you're wondering how I moved around, you hold the space bar and you can, click the screen and grab and drag it. So let's go to Effect, Color Correction, and then change color to color. So see where you got this little paint drip, or I forget what you call it. Click that and then select, I guess, a good coat of red. So I'm going to use right here, kind of like a burgundy color. Now we have that. What we want to do now is click where it says From To. Click where the to paint area is, and you can change it around. So as you can see, I successfully changed his color. So I'm gonna actually change him. It's actually pretty cool because you can change them. It makes it look more professional. Like, as you can see, the first one, there wasn't much of a difference, because if it's white it doesn't change, but if you want, you can change it to a completely different red. Just make it look more professional, or just to, something like, whoa, I've never seen that color before. How did he do it? So I'm just gonna look for a nice color, and one that no one really ever uses, or Halo really is like every game color, I guess. So I'm gonna make it like that. It's very unique, kinda, and still a bit of red showing, so you could turn down the softness or up, and where tolerance is, you can click down on that and change that up. But then again, it affects the visor. So make sure you get it just right, so it doesn't completely take down everything. So that, yeah, is basically it for color changing. I mean, it's not a hard tutorial, but if you want to do something cool, what you can do is, I pause it right here and I zoom in. So we're gonna cut that. So we're gonna go to Edit, Split Layer, or Control-Shift-D, and we're gonna start a keyframe. Right where it says 2, right there, click the little stopwatch next to it, and drag it up to where the clip stops, and change the color. So I want to make him go to green. But now that actually doesn't look like too big of a change. So we're going to make him go to purple. So let's see how that looks. So he kind of changes his color right there. So yeah, that's a pretty useful thing in Machinima, I guess. And if you even wanted to, you could make it so it, you split the clip right here. Kind of, it gives you more of a feel for it. And then you can just change it around to whatever you want. There you go. And if you want to change it back to the original color, you just go to white. So it would kind of change. And I actually forgot to keyframe it. But yeah, so that's pretty much how to change your Spartan's color. I always like adding that glow effect to it. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Change it back to white. So there you go. You have your keyframe. But that didn't follow through too well because it kind of changes fast. So what you're going to do now is, I'm going to add the glow effect. So where it says Effects and Presets, just type in glow, and if you can't see that, it's right here. where workspace is, click that and then hit effects. And I'm just gonna add glow to it because I think it looks very nice. And then right there. But notice how I only added it to one layer. You can add it to that layer and to that layer, so we'll zoom in on it. And it just, I guess it just looks pretty professional looking, you know. And another thing I might add, just to see how this finally looks once and for all. I usually don't do this until I'm in a completely different editing program, because this is just for special effects. I'm going to look at my pictures and look for, I just used this little black bar here for the letterbox, sorry. Drag that out so it's like this. And then add another one of it, and then drag it down, and then move it up a bit. So then there you go. Looks pretty good, I guess. And, so there you go. So yeah, that's all, and hopefully we'll have more from MachinimaTuts. If you guys have a tut you'd want to share, just, you know, send me a private message through the YouTube profile thing, and I'll upload it. Just make sure you deliver it in a video format. Upload it to sites like savefile.com or anything like that that works. And one more cool thing I'm going to add, because I always love adding this crazy stuff, it's you actually got to buy this off videocopilot.net, this Twitch plugin system, but it's awesome, so I recommend it. I'm going to drag this to the... Actually, what you can do, just select these 3 layers, and... yeah, film gate. There you go, so it looks kind of cool, and then it stops, and then when it zooms in, you could add that effect again. So there you go, guys, and I hope you, you know, look at MachinimaTuts more, because I think we're going to have some good stuff coming along, helping you guys out with Machinima, alright? So if you have any requests, just post it in comments, anything. Peace.